Ian, final game of the season, and we wanted to finish on a high, and we've come away from Hartley Wintney this afternoon with a 2-0 win. Let's get your thoughts on the game first of all.
I thought we were very, very good first half. I thought we dominated possession. Didn't really create too many chances. Obviously, it's a really, really bobbly pitch, hard pitch. But I thought we managed the game really well. Just didn't take enough opportunities, or didn't create enough opportunities. But I thought in general play we were good. Made a few changes starting the second half, and went a little bit scrappy. But I think we're fairly comfortable, and I think it's just nice to get that last one, Marco, right at the bang end of the game.
Yeah, they came into it, didn't they, in the second half, Hartley Wintney? I mean, they made several changes, and it's a bit strange because the teams that were uphill, us in the first half and them in the second half, they seemed to get some momentum in the second half, playing uphill, and of course we did. We were in full control, as you say, in the first half, running uphill. Yeah,
I think obviously the changes we made sometimes can disrupt the team a little bit, but they changed their formation and were a lot better second half. So, but no, I think we're just happy that we finished on a bit of a high. Obviously, we're all disappointed we haven't made them playoffs, but I think all in all, we're going to be recruiting a few bodies over the summer, but we're going to keep the majority. So I think if we start this season with the squad we have, I'm pretty sure we'd be in the top 3 all season. So we need to recruit well, add to what we got, but also keep the core of the team.
Yeah, so a little stat I looked at this morning. I'm not one for stats, but I was on FWP this morning looking on their desktop site. And as of this morning, I haven't checked again this evening because you don't get the same stat on your phone, but we were second in the form guide for playing at home this season, second behind Farnham.
Okay.
So I think the home form was there. It's obviously the away form where we missed out on a few and dropped a few points. So there's something to work on, definitely, isn't there, for next season?
There is. I think obviously when you're bringing a new team together, you obviously hope it's going to hit the ground running, and I think it took a little bit of time. I think after Christmas, I thought we were very, very good. But before that, we've looked at the games that we played before Christmas. I think there was 12 points dropped, and I think it's the Sunny incident where you've thrown away two points. Given a penalty away at Harrowborough, there's a win that we've got a point out of. So I think if you look back at the games, I know every team could probably say that, but I think if you do pick up an extra 6 points, which we should have done, then all of a sudden you're in the mix, and we're having a different conversation. But no, it's been tough this season, but we're a little bit frustrated. But I think all in all, I think we're happy where the squad is, and we're happy that we've got boys retained already on contracts. So, the core of the team is there, and we'll obviously keep a few more, but obviously be recruiting as well. So I think we'll be in a million times better position than what we were this season. So we're looking forward to it already.
And back to this game, of course, that prolific striker, George Headley. I think, have you been showing some Alan Smith videos or something? He leaped up at the back post, headed it down. Good header, actually, to header it down, which is a goalkeeper's nightmare because you don't know where it's going to bounce, and it obviously went into the back of the net. So he opened the score for us this afternoon. Good header from him at the back post, and then of course that virtually last kick of the game, Marco here goes through one-on-one against Jupp in goal, takes it round him, slots it past him, and it just gave us that little bit of a lift because it did go a little bit flat, didn't it, as you say, in the second half?
Yeah, it did. I think the whole game went a little bit flat. They probably edged it second half, but Marco's got that in the bag to sort of perform like that. I know he's still a young lad, still learning, but he's going to be a good player. And George, before the game, he's got a lot of family here. He's signing autographs, getting photographs, selfies. So it's been a real hard season, but as a management crew, we've learnt a lot, and we know exactly where we need to go now. There's no missing next season. We know where we need to add, and we will do, and we'll be ready next season 100%.
Brilliant. Listen, on that note, thank you very much for all your interviews this season. I know the fans look forward to it. Last season we had a bit of a sound problem, which is why we couldn't put the videos out, unfortunately, but hopefully this one's going to come out nice and loud and clear. We'll tempt fate here. But listen, thanks for coming out after every game. You've been consistent in that, even some of the bad times like Uxbridge, you still came out.
It's not been easy sometimes.
No, and fair play to you. You've earned your pint of beer in the bar after those difficult games. So listen, thanks very much for this season. The Tanners are all behind you, mate, for next season, and I look forward to standing this side of the camera again once again next season and having a chat with you as those games progress.
And just on that, I think obviously I know the players and the staff want to sort of say a big thank you to the supporters, because I know it's been a bit of a rough ride early on, but I think they've seen what we've tried to do, and we've tried to be really positive, and we've created something, and there's a good buzz around the place now. So we really want to thank the supporters for travelling home and away. We have good support, good loud support as well. and I know they're backing us. So, and obviously the board as well been fantastic. And we've really, as hard as it's been this season, it's been a learning curve for us and the players. But now we know where we are. We know what we need to do. The board has backed us, and we obviously the management group are really happy as well. So it's been a good season.
Brilliant. Well done, mate. Go and enjoy your beer, and I'll see you next season.
Nice one. Cheers, Si. Thank
Top
you.
Man. Cheers, Ian.
Cheers.
Bye, mate.